my channel. This is the Hood Bruja. So today I'm going to be doing a reading on NBA Youngboy. This is an updated reading because I have done readings on him before. So if you don't follow my Instagram, I will have that information listed below in my bio. And if you want to book a reading, I will also have that information listed below in my bio as well. So we're going to go ahead and get into this reading and see what's going on with him currently and what's the energy that's currently around him, what's coming towards him, and different things, and see what's going on, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this reading with the NBA Youngboy. So we're going to see what's the current energy surrounding him. Ooh, okay. Alrighty, so honestly, NBA Youngboy, he is definitely depressed. He is stressed out. He has a lot of anxieties that's going on with him. He's in his head a lot. And I'm seeing he's trying to cope with his emotions, but he really needs people around him that is going to be there for him and listen to him, because it's like he's crying out for help and no one is listening, and he needs that support system that's going to be there for him. And looks like he's having some sleepless nights as well. He's not sleeping well or sleeping enough, so he needs to, I feel like he needs to go speak with someone. If he needs a therapist or something, he needs to speak to someone who's going to listen to him and give him the correct guidance he needs, because this guy is going through a depression. It's like he needs a good support system around him that's going to help him, because the energy right now is just like he's sad. It's like sad. He's not really happy, but he needs a good support system around him that's going to support him in the way that he needs support, because he's crying out for someone to listen to him and to be there for him. He needs proper guidance, and he needs to surround himself with people who's going to be there for him in a good way, because I'm seeing he's surrounded by people who don't mean him any mean him any good. And there's a lot of sneakiness around him, a lot of lying, a lot of deception. It's like people around him do not mean him well, and he needs to remove negativity around him. This could be his friends. It's like he surrounds himself with a lot of people that do not benefit him. And honestly, he surrounds himself with so many people is because he don't want to be lonely. But the fact is, he's still lonely with so many people around him. He's still lonely, and he wants that support around him. He needs that support. And I'm seeing where financially he's fine, but at the same time there are people around him that is not going to benefit him financially. People are only around him to take advantage of him, and he's a kind guy. I'm seeing he's very nice, he's very sweet. He loves family, he loves to be around family, he loves his children. I'm seeing he's surrounding himself by family or in friends. But the thing is, these friends and some of these family, this could just be friends that he sees as family, they're not good for him. They're not benefiting him. And there's a woman around him that is very sneaky. That is a liar. She's very deceptive and manipulative, and she puts on the front like she's this sweet girl or this sweet person, and she's not. There's definitely some manipulation behind her. But I'm seeing with regarding like the people he surrounds himself with, he needs to really keep an eye out on these people around him. He needs to do a cleanse, remove these people around him, and bring in people who is truly supportive, and keep the people who is supportive around him, who's going to benefit him in a good way and lead him on the right path, because there is some negative influences around him, and this could be these friends, and it's not going to lead him down the right path, because I'm seeing where he has grown mentally and emotionally. He has grown in his focus is on his money and providing for his children and being a better father. Excuse me. So, yeah, so he needs to surround himself with people who's going to benefit him in a good way. So let me get some clarity. Yeah, so he's definitely is trying to overcome this depression and overcome this sadness and be strong. I'm also saying he's trying to keep himself busy to keep himself out of this depression he's in, or trying to come out of it. But he definitely does need help, and he needs a person or people around him to support him in the way he needs. He really needs to surround himself with a strong support system that is going to lead him down the right path, that's going to listen to him, that's going to support him, and not just use him and take advantage of him. And he's fully aware that people are just coming to him just to take advantage of him. And I'm picking up a woman who keeps constantly making it seem like she's so nice and this good girl or whatever the case may be. But she's not. She's definitely manipulative and sneaky, and she will definitely betray him. So, but like I said, he needs to surround himself with a good support system. Because I feel like right now it's not a stable support system around him. And that's why I feel like he's in this depression and this sadness and just going through these emotions he's suffering with, and he's not resting the way he should be resting. He needs to sleep, and I feel like he's not sleeping 100%. And I'm also picking up a coping mechanism he uses. This could be drinking, smoking, whatever the case may be with him. I'm seeing he's using that to cope, and that's not good. So he definitely needs a good support system around him, or someone or people around him to lead him on the right path he needs to be on. Because I feel like emotionally he's spiraling, and he's trying to remain strong and try to keep a positive mindset and trying to, stay out of this energy. But it's like he keeps reverting back to it, even though he's trying to fight it. This just flipped out. Okay, so when it comes to his money, he needs to manage his money better, because there are people around him that is definitely taking advantage of him. They know he's a sweet guy, or he's very generous, because I'm seeing where he's very generous with money, and he's getting tired of people coming to him asking him for money. He's getting really tired of it, because like, you see me with all this money and you haven't been there for me. Why are you asking me for money? You're not here for me. He sees this, but with him being so generous, he loves to help people and he doesn't mind giving. But there's people around him that's just definitely there to take advantage of him because he has all this money. He has a lot of money. And they just like, oh, I need this, I need that. But you're not here for him. You're not supporting him. Like, you're not there for him, but you're asking him for money. And he's very aware of this. And he's very guarded and protective of his money. But with him being such a, let's say, a guy he wants, how can I say this? He wants a family, like he wants his family together. So he does anything to keep them around, even though he's very tired of this energy. He's tired of them asking. And this could be friends. Let's see. There's a woman around that he adores. I can tell he adores her. But I don't think they're together. Yeah, I'm seeing a woman around that he adores. Like this woman, I'm seeing a woman around that is trying to support him. I don't know who this woman is, but I'm seeing a woman who's there to support him, and he definitely adores her. And I feel like he wants a relationship with this girl, but he's not in the right mental space and emotional space to give her what she's wanting. She cares about him. She does for him. She checks in on him, because I keep hearing she checks in. She checks in on him. She asks him how he's doing. She tries to help out with him to keep him from spiraling. I feel like this is someone he gets comfort. He seeks comfort in. Yeah, he seeks comfort in her, and she does benefit him in a good way. So it's like she's around, but at the same time, he has all these other people around that's in his ear and just causing a lot of, just bringing on negativity. And it's like she comes in and he feels like with her, he's comfortable with her. It's like she does cares about him. She does. She really does care about him. And she does help him. She is trying to help him get out of this depression and negativities, like the depression he's in, the sadness. She does try to help with that. So I am seeing a woman around he is dealing with that brings him comfort. But he also has another woman around that is very sneaky and manipulative. And she will definitely remain with him until the wheels falls out, like the wheel fall off, okay? Because she's definitely there, but she doesn't mean him any well. So I'm picking up two women. But this woman right here, she's been very manipulative, and she's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here. And it's like the relationship with this woman and him, it's like he cares about her, but he knows something with her isn't right. And I feel like they're about to have a big fallout, because I'm picking up a fallout. There's a mother around him that he wants to be around more. So I don't know if he has two mother figures or three mother figures, something like that. But I'm seeing a woman who he sees as a mother figure that he wants around more. He wants her to be around more. He wants her to be supportive. He wants her to be there for him and more supportive. So whoever this woman is he sees as a mom, he wants her to be there more. He wants her and him to be together as a family. So, but this woman is like, her mouth is very reckless. Or she say things that hurt his feelings, or she say things to make him feel less than a man than he is. Like, he wants her to be more there for him, more supportive and more nurturing. He don't feel like she's nurturing enough. He wants her to be there more for him. I'm seeing. Yeah, whoever this girl is, I keep seeing him with her, this other woman, she brings him happiness. She's very supportive of him. She makes him feel comfortable. She makes him feel like she brings out the best in him. I am picking up that. If she's not around now, she will be. But I am seeing a woman that who's going to bring him more comfort, who's going to make him feel comfortable, who's bringing him out of this sadness and depression he's been in. And this person makes him happy. Just it feel like a lot of like the weight off his shoulders has been lifted when he's around this person. So I am seeing a woman here that does benefit him a good way. Then there's another woman here that just not going to go nowhere. That's not going nowhere at all, and she's doesn't mean him any well. She's very manipulative. She's very sneaky. So, and then there's a mother figure he wants to be there, who he wants around more. So that's what I'm currently seeing right now for him. So let's see what's coming towards him. Matter of fact, let's get into him and his baby, his kid's mother's relationships. Let's see what's going on with them. Because I see he's thinking about his children a lot and wanting to be a better father. What's going on? Okay, so right now I'm seeing where it's like he's trying to be a good father. He's trying to be there for his children more, but it's like he's stuck at a crossroads. It's like he's trying to make the better decisions in regards to his children, in regards to being a father. He's trying to be there more, but it's like no matter where he goes, it's like some chaos. And he's trying, but I'm seeing he's definitely a good father. Let's see. Okay, so I am seeing where there could be some issues with some of his kids' mother. It's like normal baby mother, baby father relationships. They're good, they're not good, but but they co-parent well. So I don't really see any issues with his kids' mothers. They co-parent very well, and he's a good father. But he wish he could be there more. It's like he wish he could be there more for his children and make better choices or decisions for his kids. I'm not saying he doesn't, but it's like he wants to be there more. Yeah, it's like he wants to be there more for his children. And I'm seeing where he is trying to make this more, better decisions, or try to make, more time in his, his schedule to be around his kids more, because he thinks about his kids a lot and he thinks about their future a lot, and he is trying to invest in their futures to make sure they good. Because I'm hearing like he don't want them to be like him, so he's trying to change his ways to be a better role model for his children. I am seeing, because I told you earlier, he has mentally matured and emotionally matured, so he is growing growing as a man and becoming more aware of his actions, and he don't want to have that influence on his kids in a negative way. So he has been trying to do better, but I am seeing am picking up a third pregnancy for him. Now, I'm aware that he had 2 kids on the way, but I'm picking up a third child. So if he does watch this video, sir, if you don't want any more children, wrap it up. But I am picking up another child, a third child. So that's why I had to pause and say, But there's definitely a third pregnancy I'm picking up on for him. That's 3 kids. So, sir, wrap it up. But overall, his relationships with his kids' mothers, I don't see any drama with them. I'm just seeing where he just wish. I feel like they come at him like, I want you, come get, want him to be there more or something. Because I keep seeing he wants to be there more and change his actions so he can be a better father for his children. Because that's what I'm seeing. I don't really see any drama with his kids' mothers. I don't. Or any issues there. Just seeing him wanting to be there more and trying to make a way to do so. Now, what's coming towards NBA Youngboy?